Hey, how you guys doing here? Coach Kyle Brown here, celebrity fitness nutrition coach, CEO of Fit 365 Shakes. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I wanted to talk to you about how to make healthy food taste amazing. So, just had my 40th birthday yesterday, and back when I was a competitive bodybuilder back at 22 years old, I was living downtown Chicago, what you'd think would be this bachelor's paradise. And if you know Chicago at all, Chicago is basically, next to New York, a few other places around the world, cultural food mecca. The food is phenomenal. The sit-down restaurants are incredible. But I was on the chicken broccoli bodybuilding style diet. I would walk around with my gallon jug of water. I had my food measured out with my food scale to a T, and basically looked like a Greek god, a human anatomy chart. But I was all dressed up with nowhere to go. I couldn't do the coffee drinks. I couldn't do the alcohol. I couldn't do any kind of lattes, no desserts. So really for me, the only dates I had going on at that time were the pair of dumbbells. There was no dating during that time. So while I've spent this last, 18 years professionally now, transforming other people's bodies and really putting together stuff and formulating quality products, I'm at a point in life where once you have a family, once you get this good quality life, that the last thing you want to do is be stuck to a prison of chicken and broccoli every single day. It just doesn't sound like happiness or health to me. So what you want to do is you want to say, what can you do to make this sustainable, right? You've all probably had some friends who've done some sort of a fitness or nutrition contest, and they're living in the glory days of their old photos, and they got in shape for that one time for 12 weeks. And then what? It's because what they did was not sustainable. So you want to focus on what can be sustainable so you're healthy, fit, look amazing 365 days a year. So the most important thing is that your food is enjoyable, that your food just blows your mind. So how do you get your quality food to taste really good but still give you the body that you want? So let me go over a few different things. The first thing, foundationally, is your seasoning. How do you top it? Dry chicken, like I used to cook on the George Foreman grill, not so much. Incredibly dry and boring, and definitely not a gourmet meal you're going to be cooking for a girl you're trying to date or a guy you're trying to impress. You want to go with good quality seasonings. Flavor God makes some really good stuff. But if you really just start looking at seasonings, and secondly, herbs and spices, that is the true flavor. Our Western palate is sweet and salty. We've overdone the sweet, overdone the salty to the point that our taste buds are just destroyed. What I want you to realize is that within a matter of about 3 weeks, your taste buds will change. And as your taste buds change, so will your desires for all this sweet and all this salty. Your taste buds change, and you start to get to understand what certain vegetables and fruits really taste like. The second thing I want you to think about is the quality of the meat that you're using. The meat, the fish, the seafood, the quality of it makes a huge difference in taste. So fresh, good quality, grass-fed meat, wild-caught salmon makes a giant, giant difference. Next, or specifically, I like to use things like Butcher Box for my quality meats, Vital Farms, Vital Choice for good quality seafood. And then next thing you want to do is say, okay, well, condiments, right? A lot of condiments now are made with natural sweeteners, either honey or organic non-GMO erythritol or some with stevia. Be a little weary of some of the ones with stevia because, again, the more processed, the more bitterness you get rid of a stevia, the worse it is for you. It's more heavily processed. Stevia has a bitter aftertaste, remember that, which is why I only use it in things like coffee. Cooking foods the right way. This is the key one right here. The way you cook your food has a huge impact on the taste. So vegetables are a perfect example of this. I hate raw cauliflower. I think it's disgusting. Cauliflower pizza, cauliflower rice, cauliflower mashed potatoes, incredible. You take something like broccoli. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like broccoli. Steamed broccoli is disgusting. Raw broccoli, disgusting. Well, I could take that same broccoli, salt and pepper it, put it in the oven, bake it, and make it like a chip, and you may love it. So find the right cooking styles for the right types of foods and the right types of vegetables to completely change the way it tastes. And that works for everything, vegetables, meats, etc. Making sure that you add certain things for flavor that are not herbs and not spices, that are maybe fruit. So fruit is something that ideally it's eaten best alone, but let's face it, that's not too practical for most people. But if you're taking a salad and you consider, okay, well, salad is boring. For me, salad is not boring at all. Salad is a delivery system. So you don't just have lettuce, onion, tomato, and then some ranch dressing drizzled down on it. You have tons of different vegetables. You have tons of different sources of nuts and seeds and fats to choose from. You have all these different healthy oils to choose from, and then maybe you put in a little bit of fruit, like some peach or some apple or some pear, to spice it up. Mix that whole thing up, get good avocado in there, and you hardly need dressing at all because it adds good quality flavor. And it's just a way to deliver it and then add your meat to that. So the last tip I want you to think about is protein powder. You can bulk up things and change the flavor of things and get your protein through a protein source mixed in with your food. Fit 365 specifically as a grass-fed whey-based shake, which is so much more than just a whey protein shake. We use Fit 365 in everything. Brownies, bread, cake, donuts, waffles, bagels. You can make it in anything to bump up that protein quality with a super delicious taste. It's an awesome way to mix things in. Oatmeal, for example. Oatmeal as a breakfast, it's basically just protein, or it's basically just carbohydrates with incomplete protein. You can add in good quality Fit 365, mix it up into your oatmeal, and all of a sudden now you've got a true complete meal. I hope this helps. You should not be a slave to the chicken broccoli diet. It won't last. And if it does, you're going to be one of those health nuts like Red Fox said, lying in their deathbed dying of nothing. And you've got to enjoy the quality and enjoy the ride.